What is going on, everybody? Back on it. Berserk chapters 204 and 205. I'd say maybe the last four chapters has been just a crazy lore dump. Honestly, probably the only real lore dump that we've ever got in all 200 something chapters. Everything else we kind of found out like in the moment as we went along. Skull Knight hasn't really given a shit as far as information. Maybe he just doesn't have it. I don't know. But I mean, he seems to know a lot, but we just haven't gotten the information. We've kind of just found out about demons and God Hand and got a general idea of what the Behelits do as we kind of ran into more and more of them and just got crash course on apostles and all that craziness. So I still haven't even grasped everything that got dumped on us, as far as magic and trolls and elementals and astral plane and humans having their own, and then everything else is on the other side. And then you've got to ask yourself, like, we don't even know where the allegiance of the if are we just saying the witch or witches? I don't know how many or what is available in the astral or not. We don't know what they support, what it is that they want. Do they support like a Griffith God Hand demon ideals? Do they oppose it? Like I have no idea what's going on in the astral world to know where allegiances might lie. Like, can Griffith control and command trolls if he wanted to? Do the God Hand rule over the astral like they seem to be kind of puppeteering the Earth, human world? I have no idea. The person that seems to be pulling the strings on human life and human fate and human destiny, does the same apply to the astral? Are the God Hand the one all one being in there as well? Or is it kind of not that black and white? Has magic ever gone against demonic at any point or with again? I have absolutely no idea. And then of course we leave off and Skull Knight shows up, and we're not going to circle back around to that conversation that him and the older witch are having. Um, so like, I don't know if we can trust her or Shirka, what their motives are, what it is that they truly want. Um, but they're with us for now. Guess we kind of just have to take it and go from there. So let's go ahead and do it. We'll press play on that. This a little bit. Mic on, recording. Alright, let's do it. Chapter 204. Oh wow, they're eating people. No, Hannah, stay away. He can't be saved now. Get away from him. Oh, he's dead. I'm gonna get his ass. Kill him. Hannah, relax, girl. Hoping we show up here at the very end, right? Like we're gonna show up and save. Someone's gonna help Hannah, or get away from my sister. You'll be killed. I mean, you gonna use that pitchfork or just like scream with it? What are we doing here? Okay. Oh. I was like, oh shit. Okay, maybe he did something. He ran away. And then the fucking zombie den inside. Just close the door. Close the door. He got it. Come on now, Hannah. Good God. So here's the thing. Can one with enough power, with enough magic, can I send and pull from the astral? Like if Shirka, or I don't know what Skull Knight's capable of, or the older witch, can they show up and create like a Nove-like portal from Hunter x Hunter and just push all these trolls back in and close the door shut? Can you also pull from the astral as well? Like, oh man, we need more witches. Can you signal? I don't know. Or like once you're in, you're in. Like maybe does Griffith have that type of power? Who knows? We'll find out, I guess. Damn it all. Everyone. Oh, this is his people. Morgan, old man Morgan, you're alright. Bro, just call me Morgan. One way or another. Where are the others? Well, we were attacked by trolls in the forest. Oh. Whose coffins? Ted's and Horace's. Anna got carried off. Ted was attacked while standing guard at the livestock barn, and when she rushed over to save him, Anna was raped? Was she fully? I don't... Because it looks like he stopped, but who knows. Horace stabbed one with a pitchfork trying to rescue his sister. Then a whole pack ganged up and beat him to death. Oh, so they're just now showing us that. Because it looked like we successfully got, like, Hannah out of there, and the brother survived, and... I guess not. I guess that's what they're showing us. Wait, did I just loop this one time? Oh, I did. Hold on. We don't want the same song playing the whole time, right? Well, damn, the brother did not make it. All of that left... All that was left of Ted and Horace was mincemeat. What cursed thing, they were only married for 4 days. And Ted and Horace were best friends. 3 were brought up like siblings and all. Damn it, they do such vicious things. They don't think of this village as more than a food trough. I realize it's a time of mourning everyone, but... So what was the end result, Morgan? Chief? Those people there, are them... What, you think we're all witches or something? It's the squad. It is the squad. And yeah. But you know what's wild to me? And I meant to bring this up a while back. Farnese at one point in my eyes, at least before we got towards the end, I feel like she had a little bit of like skill to her, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of sword play, could fend for herself in a given situation. Does it seem like she's getting like worse and worse and worse to the point of like she's literally just Casca that can speak? Like that's it. Like how have you gotten so like self-reliant on others that you've wielded a sword at one point, and now it's just kind of like close my eyes, and it's crazy how far she's fallen. Maybe I built her up too much. We'll see. Maybe she'll turn to magic, you know, following Shirka's steps or something crazy. You all are... We seem to be on exhibit. Life of the party. They're from the Spirit Tree Forest. Hey, one's a child. Who's that big man? A servant? Look at that. They're elves. I like how... Was she Valerie or something? I like how like she seems to be clothed, and Puck's just always out here cheeks out. If she has things queer as elves with them, she must really be a witch. Them some rude folks. I'll say I don't want them grouping me with you. Yeah, Puck's just comedic relief at this point. I gotta lower my expectations with him. I think he served his purpose and it's done. It's done. So one of those two must be... Oh, yeah, where is she? We're missing one. No, one of them is not the witch. No, people. The honorable witch is right here. Oh, she was behind Guts the whole time. Yeah, this little 6-year-old coming out here is really going to make me a believer. Hello. Say what? Impossible. A child like her? This is a joke, right? Morgan, what's the meaning of this jest? It's no joke. Oh, man. Well, hey, if you don't like it, we can gladly leave. There's other shit we could do. This was not like we didn't choose this. Well, can't blame them. Why not show him a shot of magic to help him get it? That's what I'm saying. Why not, like, I don't know, create some sparkles or, like, do some shit. It's absurd using magic that way to satisfy one's own vanity. I told you as much, village chief. Father? Oh, it's a priest. He's not a believer. Man's gonna give me Mozgus vibes. This might put Farnese in PTSD. It's a priest. This has become complicated. Relying on dubious superstitions like witches will not resolve our present state of affairs one bit. Will it not rather result in the needless addition of victims? Even so, Morgan making a child like her wear witches get up? It's likely a deed born of a sense of guilt at being the only one to survive, but also excessively thoughtless. But Father, they have elves along with them. Do you think such things have the power to defeat those evil beasts? Ah, well, perhaps not. Alright, we're out, bro. I want to go back to the ladies, to the cabin in the woods and try to get some more information, because we're not wanted here. And here's the thing. What do you have to lose if you're the people of the village? You've been getting slaughtered. People have been getting wiped out. Old Horace and his chick just got married 4 days ago, and he's a pile of ground beef over there. Y'all clearly can't hold it. And it's not like we're sending your kids in or something crazy like that. You have no attachments to these kids. If they go in there and die, it's like the priest said. It's just more dead bodies, but it's nothing to you. But what could be the alternative? She is a witch. They are capable. I would at least let them do it. Like, you don't lose anything. But with that getup, are you people traveling performers? Did Morgan appeal to you on your journey? No wonder pretending to be witches and practicing dubious divination must be your forte. Performers make sense. Watch first, pay later. However, it would not be wise to stick your nose into this. I don't know if you're on a pleasure jaunt or what, but those evil beasts are not the sort of thing you can deal with. Leave this place at once. But Father, after a close look, doesn't that big man look quite powerful? We are short-handed right now, so to turn them away would... None of that. This is a test given by God to this village. All we can do is pray and endure. That says him. Can we speed through this? Because we know they're going to help. So what's going to be the trigger of them helping? Shirka decides to show some magic. Guts just walks in there and starts cutting them down. We hang around and like the priest gets his head taken off. Like, what's going to be the trigger to just be like, okay, let's do this so we can get on to bigger, better things? Whoa, we're here to help and they turn us away? It's just getting stupid now. I will handle this. Lady Farney. Really? Let me hear what she's got to say as she's breaking out in a cold sweat. You might understand if I drop the name of the Court Supreme. Mustn't. Oh. Sir Pico. Fuck off, bro. Actually, you mustn't. We secularized ourselves off our own accord. If we are not careful, a search warrant may be issued by the Holy See regarding the Abalon incident. Girl, even if that getup is for acting, you mustn't assume such an appearance. Were this the Holy City, you would hardly escape being burned at the stake. Witches and the like are nothing but symbols of apostasy and wickedness. Yeah, I ain't got no... Yo, Farnese, were you not just holding her hand? I mean, I guess it's good. I mean, it's not good she fell on someone's casket. But at least she didn't, like, stumble into that barn. Like, does nobody... What, you could put a bell on her ass. What are you doing, cursed? Out of nowhere. What's with this girl? She's insane. Sorry. Oh, gosh. And then Guts grabs her, so she's screaming, and this is dramatic. Oh, God. She's starting to get on my nerves. Like, I can't take this. When does it get better? When does it actually get better? Like, there's nothing he can do? There's nothing he can do. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry about that. See how it is. Long journeys with the sick and kids really tiring. Could we have a place to stay for the night? Nay, this is not time for... She's a pilgrim praying to regain her health. It's customary that the church show charity to pilgrims. I'm not responsible for what happens. We owe you one. As you see the sword coming out from the cloak. Look at that sword, amazing. Is it real? That left arm. Father, prepare lodging for them, Chief. That was good thinking. Let's go. It's bad to hold up a funeral. Go and witness with your own eyes the significant nature this encounter will bear for you. Okay? Golly, the thing is, like, you try to... You try to be patient with Casca, you really do. But it's so frustrating that, like, even when you do good for her or try to do good for her, it's still met with, like, kicking and screaming. And it's like, Guts did slip up, and again, it's got her in a bad mood towards him for sure, but, like, I'm not your abuser, you know? Why do you gotta take that out on me? Like, just let me help. But I get it, but it's also frustrating to witness at the same time. And I'm sure he feels like kind of the same way with it, but we'll see. Everyone, please tie this around your finger. Your hair's yours? Why this? So that we can use thought transference? So we all can hear each other's thoughts? Like, everybody's linked at the same time, like a game of, like, telephone? Or, like, we only hear from her? Like, she can telepath to everybody, but not everybody can go to everybody else. Thought transfer sounds fake to me. Who's a monkey, you dirty little... Nice. This makes use of a technique called contagious magic, in which a part of the subject is used each time the spell is cast. Like cursing someone with a nail or hair. To a certain extent, every human is capable of directly exchanging thoughts. Just for that, it is necessary to connect their OD, their spiritual magnetism. With those hairs attached to you, your OD fields are subconsciously adhered to mine. Further, for those who lack training in the concrete visualization of images, thoughts before they are given form via letters and words are vague and inconsistent. Until you are accustomed, please sound out the words distinctly in your mind. If you master thought transference, the communication of intent far beyond that of normal conversations becomes possible. Just with you alone, anyone else, that is impossible so soon. And so, in regards to this troll slaying, I want everyone to abide by my instructions. Okay, so it's just with her. So, like, Guts can't, with like Serpico or Farn, it goes through her. She can spit it back out to everybody else. Come again? It ain't funny, just because you can use a little magic, you're gonna act like you're our leader. Who's gonna be wrapped around the finger of some little goody-goody? Okay, Cedro, we gotta relax. It makes the most sense. Being the magic user, I'm the only one who can grasp the entire progress of the battle and convey it to everyone. She's not wrong. She has a point. When it comes to trolls, a witch is a specialist. Fine by me, the brute slaying was her job in the first place. To be honest, if I'm Guts, I'm like, hey, an arc where I get to relax, where I don't have to get the shit beat out of me, or lose another limb, or blood loss, or add another scar to this, I'm for it. Salute your CO, sub-private. Oh, Puck. What is the problem? You wanted some say in this. Well, bro, don't go out here and, stumble into a troll den. Damn it, no matter what I do, one-handed sword grip throws me off my balance. Bro, I've got someone you can aspire to be. Get rid of that long blade and start using the short ones. Some throwing knives. Still, that witch apprentice just joined us and she gets to call the shots. Guts and the others sure got coaxed into it by that piss hat shrimp quick enough. Just when you thought it was your turn to play superior to this little girl, even more aced than you, suddenly you're treated like a monkey. What's more, she steals all the glory and you're still left in the... Okay, relax. What hard work, sword practice, son. It's dangerous to be alone, though. What are you doing then? I thought I'd get some fish for you all's dinner, but no use. Nearly all the fish in this river have been caught. Well, potato soup will have to do. Better than nothing. This sure is one shabby village, though. You can't even see the sun half the day in the ravine. I bet you can't get much out of the fields even without the trolls. Before the new highway was built, before my grandfather's time, it seems this village flourished as a lodging town on the old highway, but now it's as you see. Nevertheless, we won't just lay down and die. I have high hopes for you all. Where's the cop outfit even come from, by the way? Like this what's so even more weird about putting Puck in this like World War II outfit is like it's not with the current timeline, which is like, is it just a representation for us the reader, or is it also represented in the world? Who knows? Why are you traveling with them, son? Are you all a follower of that black swordsman? No, I'm not. I'm in the middle of a knight errant journey. Got a contract with Guts that he'll teach me the sword. Swordsman a strong fellow, swinging that gigantic sword around. You think? He ain't just strong, he's a beast. Even now I get chills down my spine when I watch him fight under the moonlight. Actually, I can't even tell who's the real beast. He's a monster that eats monsters. That's true. And like I really hope there's a great ending and great story for Isidro, and he becomes Isidro the Knight or whatever, and he develops his fighting style and all that. I think the only death right now that would like hit the feels would actually be Isidro. Straight up. There's nothing else that would be. Because I know Guts and Cask are just off limits because they're the main characters, and that's what main characters are in stories, whether that's fiction, anime, comic, whatever. They just don't die. I don't think there's anything else that would hit that hard. I'd probably feel a little bit for Puck too, just because he's been along for so long, but like, even if it was like a Rickert who's been off screen for too long, or a Skull Knight who we don't get enough personality of, if something was happened to Isidro, that would suck. Sure admire him. Admire? Nah, I don't like that word. I'm using him. Well, I guess that's where my sights are set for now. Really now? You got family? Who cares about that? You're a stranger. Why should you care? Well, yes, but aren't your parents worried about you? Ooh, some Isidro backstory coming up. What about you then, huh? What's your family thinking, letting you run around looking for a witch at your age? And what's with those villagers? Even if she's no good, you risk your life to bring back a witch and they treat you like some kind of blowhard. They're all heartless. And what about you? You didn't talk back at all. Might as well run away from home, you know? No use clinging to this shabby village in there. It's too late in life for that. So that's true. This is where my family sleeps anyway. Did the trolls get him? No, a famine before that. Besides, everyone in the village entrusted their fate to this old codger. I've got no complaints. Rather, I'm thankful. I mean, here I am, this age, and my dream was fulfilled. A dream, I got to see her one more time. Oh yeah, I forgot about he said he saw her once. It's probably true for all boys, but when I was young, I loved to daydream, looking for witches, catching elves. I'd ditch my chores and run around the mountains and forest at the drop of a hat. Like you said, I imagined that someday I'd sneak away from this tiny village and set sail alone on the high sea until my mother fell ill. I don't well remember what happened then, but before I knew it, I was wandering around deep in the forest. I had probably gone there to find a witch to save Mother from her illness. Then, half in a dream, I arrived at that place. The medicine I brought back saved Mother from the brink of death, but she'd grown remarkably old. After that, I helped out with work and stopped going into the forest. Next thing I knew, I was old. Dang, he's speaking like some real shit. That happens to people in life today, like, it doesn't matter if you're from a. I mean, I guess it hits more if you're from a small town because you get exposed to less. But you could be from a backwoods small town that only has 3 stoplights and 2 stop signs, and maybe the only place you can shop at is a super Walmart. Town population of like less than 5,000. Or you could be from a city of millions. Um, Everybody has what they're drunk on and what their dream is or what their passion is or what he wants to do and chase and fulfill, and life circumstances could happen. A family member gets sick, bills pile up. Next thing you know, your caretakers can't take care of you, so now you have to step up and be the caretaker. I mean, but there's some people that choose to not do that in life. Life might require you to step up and take care of your sick and aging parents or siblings or family situation or whatever it might be. Some people say, no, that's not going to be me. I'm putting that on my siblings, or I'm just not. And they go and they go. They chase theirs and, you know, leave it behind. Others, though, give up their dreams and take care of sick parents, siblings, what have you. Next thing you know, they blink, and you went from being like a mid to late teenager, and you're like, and now you're 40 with kids and old. Like, dang, what happened? Where did my life and my dreams go? Unfortunate luck of the draw. Like, there's nothing you can really do about it. A long time's passed, and after so much normal living, my memories grown vague, but it always stayed stuck in my heart. The one adventure I had, whether or not it really happened. She waited for me, though, deep inside that forest, unchanged as she used to be. That alone was enough for me. Enough with the crappy story. Now's the time for the young. Don't talk about the good old depressing days. You grew ancient in this rustic little village, holding on to your pretty little dream. That's what we just talked about. Don't lump yourself with me when I'm carrying out my goals. Teen angst, yeah. If I gotta listen to any more of your stories, my own ambition's gonna grow mold. See ya. Oh, damn kids, man. I mean, both of them have a point, though. It could have been presented in a different light, but they both do have a point. Because I feel like he's speaking on dreams he had, didn't get to do, and still got some salvation of it in the end, seeing that old witch, even though his life might not have gone how he wanted it to. And Isidro's like, fuck that, I'm going to do mine. Stop telling me this depressing story about how you got stuck here and had to... Eh. Oh, you were there. That boy, he seems to have quite a high opinion of you. Yeah, a lot of people did, and they're all dead. So that's fun. I don't like this place. Yeah, because this whole holy sea shit has been tainted recently, and I don't know how far it spread, but this whole like hawk wrapped in the snake shit is, when the trolls attack, if their villagers hold up, it will probably be here. So yeah, this is the only place to set up. Anyway, I have to stay level-headed about this. But this place where the church was built? Oh shit. Why are kids such pieces of shit? You know what's wild? Like, I can't remember every single interaction I had as a kid. I can't even remember what I did yesterday. But you know what I do know, and that's still like with me today, is like I was never a piece of shit. You know, we all have like friends that we like tease in a group manner. Like, you have a group of boys or whoever you're friends with. There's playful banter back and forth. You roast each other, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. That's whatever. But like, to just go after somebody like I don't know or have any connection with, just to like pick on and like be shitty, I can't compute that. I can't. You too. It's the big idea, brats. That's dangerous. Go away, witch. The priest told us witches and trolls are the same. Go back to the forest. Bro, if y'all want me to hit you with some you shall not pass shit, you better back up. Yeah, they all run when Guts shows up. I love this pairing, by the way. This could be a deadly pairing right here. She sits back and does her shit while Guts is like in there doing the nitty gritty. I like this pairing. Inspecting the area. Nice timing, thanks. The whole place been ransacked good. Well, no worse than an army. They didn't raise the place. Thank you very much for being a quick wit at the cemetery. However, I think lying so casually to get into the village could come back to haunt us. I'd say the old lady trained her well. Back there, wasn't there something you wanted to say to that priest? Not just to that priest. I think that every human in this world, that all of them are mistaken. We just end it like that? Damn. Okay. Not a bad 2 chapters. This is probably the best shot, honestly. These two right here. I kind of really didn't mind the Cedro and the old man talk. I mean, it's 2 opposite ends of the spectrum, just completely in every possible facet. From age alone, like the old man's towards the end. The end could be 5 or 10 years, but like, he's not going to start a new family. He's not going to marry again or have kids. Could he? Sure. I mean, a man could spit out kids when he's like 80, 90 years old. But realistically, like, he's not going to find another love of his life. Not going to have kids. There's no big journey or battle. He's not going to go march off to war and make stories and dreams for himself. Like, this is pretty much it. This is his life. You know, if the village goes down and he goes down with it, it goes down. If they somehow come out of this and he just gets to live out his days here, like, that's pretty much it. The ink, like, the joys and like big moments of his life are essentially over. Isidro has his entire life ahead of him. I don't know what his backstory is, if he straight up ran away from home, if he had like pretty decent loving parents, but he was kind of on that like, oh, there's more out there to see, I'm gonna go see it, and just left a good loving household and village. I have no idea. I don't think we've gotten anything on that, have we? I don't think so. But he can build up his journey and write his story wherever he wants to go. And it's interesting because like the old man kind of accepted something that was placed upon him as far as saving his mother and doing what he had to do. And Isidro's just said, I'm gonna make mine. I'm gonna become a knight. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Life's ahead of me. You can do whatever I want. I liked seeing like the back and forth and them talking directly. I don't know how I feel about that priest because I don't, because even within the Holy See and everything, I don't know like who of them or what of them has been like tainted by Griffith ideals that they might not be aware of, and is he able to like see through these priests that believe in something? I don't know. But yeah, the villagers like, what the hell do you have to lose? If we die, and you don't lose anything about it. But if we win and help you, you have everything to gain. So you might as well just let us go in there. We're offering, and we're not even asking for anything. So we'll see how it plays out. Solid 2 chapters. We'll go from there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe as always.